tap into your energy. The Four of Cups. Bro. Are you still feeling dissatisfied? Is anything even going wrong in your life though? Or do you just feel dissatisfied? You gotta really ask yourself that question right now. I feel like there's a reason why you could have gone through this dip in your energy or this dip in your ability to think positive or to hold on to gratitude and appreciation. There's a reason why you dipped back into the other side of the spectrum. But it's like you weren't meant to live there. You weren't meant to continue to exist there. You were meant to experience there in order to allow you to appreciate things more, but not to get stuck in that energy. So now, the world is just showing me that like that cycle of melancholy is complete. It's finito. It's done. It's finished. But are you keeping yourself in it? Even though you know internally that it's time to let it go. It's time to be happy again. It's time to fall in love with life again. Spirit guides. Angels, dear divine, what is the message that you have for us? Okay. There could be a lot of like energy of ruminating on the past or feeling confined by your past. I feel like there was some sort of karmic cycle or karmic energy that really kept you consumed by it. It's like leeching onto you, like it doesn't want to let you go for some reason. And I feel like you are like trying your best. Like there's this energy of you trying your hardest to move on from this energy. But it's been a little bit slow moving. But I feel like you are reaching some sort of clarity and just giving yourself permission to enjoy life again. Like there's this real big urgent need for you to shift your perspective at this time right now and shift your way out of this loop of negative thinking, of focusing on the lack, of focusing on what feels like you're stuck. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles and Justice. There's something about you facing your own fear or facing your own shadow. Facing your own shadow of feeling like, I feel like you're the type of person that, like, when stillness comes, your first knee-jerk reaction is to fall into melancholy. And I feel like you're having to learn how to get yourself out of that energy. Let's go to the next part. Finally letting go of that melancholy, babes. It's time. Because ultimately, I do feel like things are going good in your life. The Lovers. The Knight of Wands, the Lovers, Page of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. To me, this Lovers card is talking about making a choice to commit to feeling better, to commit to working on your mental state again, your internal state again. I feel like you got really sucked into working on your internal state, and then something about life forced you to be more grounded on earth, or like focusing on more earthly matters, on more surface level things. And now you're being called to step back into this energy on focusing on getting your internal right, on doing less externally, on taking less action, on allowing yourself this time to rest. But in the rest, you're focusing on the internal work that needs to be done, which is choosing to shift your perspective again. Sorry, I just got a notification. Choosing to align with what feels good to you internally, even if it doesn't feel good to you at first. Because the thing is, if you're somebody that's been programmed to constantly be looking over your shoulder for the next thing to go wrong, because that's just how you've experienced life thus far, then it takes intentional work and effort to be able to see things from a higher perspective, or to be able to train your brain to look for things that are going right versus things that are going wrong. But I feel like this is the energy right now that you're being called to step into. Because there's something about this, like, you've been in this for too long. I'm saying it with love. You've been in this for too long. In this energy, again, the Four of Cups, of feeling dissatisfied, of feeling over it, of feeling like your life is just mediocre at best. You know, you've been in this energy for too long. You were never meant to continue to exist there. You were meant to exist. This is so funny. The Hermit and the Six of Wands, which is crazy to me, because I feel like there's something about, again, looking internal and doing the internal work, being the light within your own darkness, that's going to lead to you being seen by the world, being not even just accepted, but being like respected, being, I don't know, not praised, but you know, being recognized for your ability to heal yourself. You were never meant to stay stuck in this energy of meh, of life just feeling dull and mediocre. And I do feel like with Temperance here, this is just a huge balancing act for you. Constantly balancing what emotions you're in, constantly allowing yourself to act and move from a space of inspiration, from a space of not obligation, but inspiration. And then knowing when it's time to pull your energy back and pour into yourself. There's something about your energy, 333, there's something about your energy right now of you needing to be very self-centered at this time. Because when you truly allow yourself to focus on you, on yourself, it creates momentum and movement in the lives of others also. Let's do one more part. Listen, you little hermit. I know that you like to be isolated. I know that you like to be on your own. I know that you feel safest when you're in your own energy, and other people's projections and opinions and other people's shit doesn't get mixed in with yours, right? I understand that. And I do feel like your success story is directly correlated to your ability to be on your own in a way. I don't think that you're meant to exist on your own forever. I feel like the universe is going to put people in your path to kind of pull you out of that hermit energy. But I do feel like your success is directly related to your ability to go inwards and be in introspection. But now is the time, like we were saying in these other parts. Now's the time to stand on business. And I know you're juggling a lot. I know that you're out here doing many, many things. You have many responsibilities. You have all your goals, your dreams, your job, your relationships, your family life. You have so much on your plate right now, and it could feel a little bit overwhelming. Ooh, with the Seven of Swords here, I just heard, in what ways are you hurting yourself though? 111. In what ways are you hurting yourself? By the limitations within your own mind. Because I do feel like this cycle of pain and sorrow and suffering, it truly has come to an end. Like, you've successfully closed out this cycle, this chapter. And right now, I said this before a couple days ago, but there's this energy of needing to be more logical, needing to not be so attached to this pensive sadness energy that might arise within you in moments of stillness. There's this need to learn to let that go and to constantly be reaffirming to yourself that that is from the old chapter, that's from the old cycle. You don't have to sit in the energy of grieving your losses and grieving your shortcomings and challenges and all these things. You don't have to sit in that energy. Yes, it's good to experience things, to feel them. We don't run from our emotions over here. But you're not meant to make a home within it. Do you get what I'm saying? Your energy is meant to expand and grow and be prosperous and joyful. You're meant to enjoy your life. But how are you going to enjoy your life if you're so focused on the Lovers coming out again? Wow. And the Three of Swords. How are you going to enjoy your life if you're so focused on all the things that went wrong to you, babe? All the things that broke your heart. All the ways that you were mistreated. And I'm not saying completely disregard that stuff, because at the end of the day, you know you're not a victim, but yes, there were things that happened to you that were unfair or unjust. But right now, it's about choosing. What are you choosing to focus on at this time? Where are you choosing to place your energy at this time? Because ultimately, you are the one creating, like, your energy right now, the things that you're doing right now, the things that you're focusing on right now. Picture it this way. When you start working out at the gym, right? And you're trying to grow muscle. You don't see the muscle right after you work out. You could work out for like 2 months and you'll finally start physically seeing that progress. So there's something about your energy right now where this energy that you're existing in is preparing for future you. So how do you want future you to live? What do you want them to experience? How can you shift your perspective today so that they are living in a state of abundance? Do you get what I'm saying? And it might not be easy, it might not be comfortable, but it's necessary. Any final messages